Recently in school, we were taught how the color white reflects light, but black absorbs light and creates heat. Thinking about the recent images I've seen of rallies and protests, I began to wonder if our black skin had absorbed something to create a fire in us. But I already knew the answer. Even in my brief 17 years of existence, I've heard that my skin color means I'm stupid, I'm lazy, that I'm criminal. It doesn't matter if it's on TV or in person. If you're told something enough times, you begin to wonder if it's true. No, I'm smart. I work hard and I'm a good person. I know these ideas are wrong. So where did they come from? The light we studied in class came from the sun, a product of a violent collision of elements, emitting energy that we absorb every time we step outside. What collision created racism? And why did our society absorb this hateful energy? I went looking for answers. Some of the racist attitudes we face today seem to have started when slavery was institutionalized to justify the actions of the slave owners. This attitude was absorbed by founding fathers when our third president, Thomas Jefferson, claimed blacks are inferior to whites. It was absorbed by scientists when they began comparing our physical features to apes. It was absorbed by criminologists who called us impulsive and lazy. Some of these ideas were the top-selling books of their time. It was all too familiar, but it still made me angry. I wanted to tear the book apart in my hands, but I knew that wouldn't change the past, and I'm not about to destroy public property, so I'll put them back where I found them. After reading about all that hate, I needed a good dose of hope and common sense. I found it in a book published in the 1820s called An Appeal to Colored Citizens of the World by David Walker.
I know well that there are some talents and learning among the colored people of this country which we have not a chance to develop in consequence of oppression. But our oppression ought not to hinder us from acquiring all we can, for we will have a chance to develop them by and by.
A chance to live out of the shadow of oppression. A chance to develop myself to my full potential without the world telling me I'm unworthy. The roots of racism run deep, but I see the same future that David Walker did 200 years ago. The world should no longer absorb these false messages. We are light and racism is the dark, and I'll keep shining until I have created enough heat to erase it from existence.